Imagine a force so powerful it can make the earth itself tremble. A force that lies deep beneath our feet, hidden from our daily lives, yet capable of changing everything in an instant. This force is like a sleeping giant, a dragon waiting to awaken from its slumber. It lies hidden, its presence felt only through the subtle movements of the earth. This is the Cascadia Subduction Zone, a fault line stretching for 700 miles along the Pacific Northwest coast. It is a place where the Earth's crust is slowly being pulled apart, a silent battleground of immense geological forces. From Northern California to British Columbia, it lies dormant, a silent threat to millions. The people living in these regions go about their daily lives, unaware of the potential danger lurking beneath them. But don't be fooled by its quiet slumber. The tranquility of the ocean waters and the peacefulness of the coastal towns are deceptive. Beneath this calm exterior, immense pressure is building. This giant is capable of unleashing an earthquake of unimaginable magnitude. When it awakens, the destruction it can cause is beyond comprehension. Buildings can collapse, landscapes can be reshaped, and lives can be irrevocably changed. The Cascadia Subduction Zone is where two tectonic plates collide. The Juan de Fuca plate and the North American plate are locked in a slow, relentless struggle. The Juan de Fuca plate grinds beneath the North American plate, locked in a geological tug-of-war. This constant grinding creates immense stress along the fault line. Over centuries, stress builds along this fault. The Earth's crust is slowly being deformed, storing energy that will one day be released in a catastrophic event. The pressure mounts, waiting for the moment of release. Scientists monitor this activity closely, using advanced technology to try and predict when the next big earthquake will occur. And when that moment comes, the Earth will shudder with a force unlike anything in recent history. The sleeping dragon will awaken, and its roar will be felt far and wide. The impact will be devastating, a reminder of the immense power that lies beneath our feet. The last time Cascadia roared awake was over 300 years ago. This was a time when the world was vastly different, yet the power of nature was just as formidable. In 1700, a massive earthquake, estimated to be over magnitude 9.0, ripped through the region. This colossal event reshaped the landscape and altered the course of history for the people living there. It sent a tsunami racing across the Pacific, devastating coastal communities in Japan. The waves traveled thousands of miles, demonstrating the far-reaching impact of such a powerful seismic event. Here in North America, the evidence of this cataclysmic event is etched into the landscape. The very ground we walk on holds the scars of this ancient upheaval, a silent testament to the forces that once tore it apart. Ancient forests lie buried beneath layers of sediment. These trees, once towering giants, now serve as a reminder of the Earth's violent past, preserved in the layers of time. Coastal communities were wiped out, their stories lost to time. The ruins of these settlements tell a tale of sudden destruction and the resilience of those who came after. For centuries, the Cascadia Subduction Zone has remained eerily quiet. This silence, however, is deceptive, masking the tension building beneath the surface. But this silence is not a sign of peace. It is a warning. Scientists have long studied the patterns and signs, knowing that the quiet is merely the calm before the storm. The longer the fault remains locked, the more energy accumulates. This energy, stored over centuries, is like a ticking time bomb, waiting for the moment to release its pent-up fury. Like a rubber band stretched to its breaking point, the pressure builds. The Earth's crust can only take so much before it must give way, unleashing the forces contained within. And when it finally snaps, the consequences will be catastrophic. The impact will be felt far and wide, reshaping the land and lives in its wake. The history of silence will give way to a future of fury, reminding us of the ever-present power of nature. Scientists warn that a major earthquake along the Cascadia Subduction Zone is not a matter of if, but when. The geological record tells us that these events occur, on average, every 240 years. We are now 325 years overdue. The next big one could happen tomorrow, or it could happen decades from now. But one thing is certain: we are living on borrowed time. When the earthquake hits, the ground will shake with unprecedented violence. Buildings will crumble, bridges will collapse, tsunamis will surge inland, engulfing coastal towns and cities. The Pacific Northwest will be forever changed. new research paints a terrifying picture of the potential devastation. Scientists have discovered that a major earthquake along the Cascadia Subduction Zone could cause parts of the west coast to sink by as much as 6 feet. This subsidence, coupled with the tsunami waves, could inundate entire coastal communities. Imagine cities like Seattle, Portland, and Vancouver, partially submerged beneath the waves. Millions of people displaced, critical infrastructure destroyed. The economic and social costs would be staggering. Section 5. A perfect storm. Climate change ignites the inferno. As if the threat of a mega-earthquake wasn't enough, climate change is, well, adding fuel to the fire. Rising sea levels are already eroding coastlines and increasing the risk of flooding. A major earthquake and tsunami, combined with higher sea levels, would be a recipe for disaster. The impact of climate change goes beyond rising sea levels. Warmer temperatures are melting glaciers and ice sheets, adding more water to the oceans. This is causing sea levels to rise at an accelerating rate. The threat to coastal communities is, unfortunately, growing every year. Section 6. Mapping the mayhem, predicting the unpredictable. To prepare for this looming threat, scientists are using cutting-edge technology to model the potential impacts of a Cascadia Subduction Zone earthquake. Geospatial analysis allows them to create detailed maps showing which areas are most at risk. These maps are essential for planning evacuation routes, identifying vulnerable infrastructure, and developing early warning systems. By understanding the science behind earthquakes and tsunamis, we can make informed decisions about where we build our homes, our businesses, and our communities. We can invest in resilient infrastructure and develop emergency preparedness plans. We can't stop the earthquake from happening, but we can mitigate its impact. Section 7, 2025 versus 2100, a tale of two earthquakes. The impact of a Cascadia Subduction Zone earthquake would be devastating today. But what about in the future? As sea levels continue to rise, the consequences of such an event will only grow more severe. By 2100, many coastal areas are projected to be several feet lower than they are today. Imagine the same earthquake happening in 2100. The tsunami waves would surge farther inland, inundating areas that are currently considered safe. The damage to infrastructure and the loss of life would be exponentially greater. Section 8. The time to prepare is now. A call to action. The Cascadia Subduction Zone is a stark reminder of the awesome power of nature. It is a force that we cannot control, but we can prepare for. The time to act is now. We must invest in scientific research, develop early warning systems, and strengthen our infrastructure. Most importantly, we must educate ourselves and our communities about the risks we face. We must have a plan in place for what to do when the ground starts to shake. By working together, we can mitigate the impact of this looming threat and build a more resilient future. Section 9. Unlocking the secrets of the Earth. The quest continues. Our journey into the depths of the Earth is far from over. Each day, scientists embark on new expeditions, driven by an insatiable curiosity to uncover the mysteries that lie beneath the surface. The Cascadia Subduction Zone is a complex and fascinating geological feature. Stretching from northern California to British Columbia, this zone is where the oceanic plate is slowly being forced beneath the continental plate, creating a region of immense geological activity. Scientists are constantly learning more about how it works and the potential consequences of a major earthquake. Through meticulous research and advanced technology, they are piecing together the puzzle of how these tectonic forces interact and what it means for the future. By studying past events, monitoring current activity, and developing sophisticated models, we can gain a better understanding of this sleeping giant beneath our feet. Historical records provide invaluable insights, while modern technology allows us to simulate potential scenarios and prepare for what might come. The quest to unlock the secrets of the Earth is an ongoing journey. Every rock sample analyzed, every data point collected, and every expedition undertaken brings us one step closer to comprehending the dynamic processes that shape our world. With each new discovery, we gain a deeper appreciation for the forces that shape our planet and the importance of being prepared for the unexpected. Emergency preparedness drills and simulations are crucial in mitigating the impact of potential disasters, ensuring communities are ready to respond when the Earth decides to move. The future may be uncertain, but one thing is for sure: the Cascadia Subduction Zone will continue to captivate our imaginations and challenge our ingenuity for generations to come. As we push the boundaries of our knowledge, we remain committed to